YouTube, I tube, we tube. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. It is such a special day for me. Without this, there would be no me. Today's my mom's birthday, the original P. Her name was Portia Jean. And I had a quick little story to tell you about her. Like, I wasn't even planning on doing a video today, but I just had to share the story. And her Rainbow Coalition jacket. You know, this is Jessie Jackson when she was really into it. You know, register to vote. It was very important to her. I don't know if you guys can see this jacket is so old. All the little stuff then came all off of it. All the special print. You see Jessie Jackson? You see that Portia? You see, oh, that was 88, you know? And, yeah, she was a Scorpio. And we represent from Berkeley, Berkeley, California. So she took me around to a lot of these Congress meetings when I was younger, and I just couldn't stand it. Kids are not really that interested in politics. But as I, got older, and especially now, I am totally grateful and thankful that she exposed me to that at such a young age, because it's very important to be aware of what's going on in the world. We need to stay in touch with everything and in tune and keep our children up to date with everything. And she did right by taking me to those meetings. She did the right thing. So one day we were walking back to the car, and it was a little bit of a walk. It wasn't that far of a walk, but it was long enough. And she had to pee. And not to be so blunt, but I mean, she had to pee. And so, oh my God, she got in between these two cars, and she's telling me to like block her, like open up my little trench coat and block her so that nobody can see her peeing. And I'm like, Mom, it's dark. Nobody's checking for you. Nobody even cares. Who's gonna take a picture of you? She was like, you do not know. These reporters they've been following me. You don't know how important I am. And, they would love to get a picture and sell this to the news. And I'm like, they want to sell a picture of you peeing in between cars? She was like, yes. Frontline news. Block me. And so, I blocked her, and just in my head, I was like, who does she think she is? And I was just laughing like, and mad. I was just irritated at all of that, all of the above, because I halfway didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be there. I was rather been doing something else at that age. But like I said, looking back, I'm really, really glad that she did it, and I'm glad for that particular moment, because I'm sitting here laughing. I just have it like so vividly in my mind. And the fact that I lived to see a black president was quite extraordinary for me, especially knowing that my mother campaigned so hard to see it. And unfortunately, she passed away. And, yeah, but her spirit lives on, and so does this jacket. So, on to another story about this jacket. Oh, my God. So when my mother passed away, we were trying to figure out what to do with this jacket, and none of me and my siblings really cared, about Jessie Jackson like that much. So I told my grandmother, just bury it with her, put it in her casket. And my grandmother was like, fine. And this jacket disappeared, okay? And this is no joke. And so we were looking for the jacket to put it in the casket, and it disappeared. And nobody could find it. It was like nowhere to be found. So about a week later, after the service and everything settled, one of my mom's friends, and this girl was like way younger than my mom. She was like, I want to say in her mid-20s. Like, my mom was like 50. My mother was 51 when she passed away. So I was this girl. Anyway, she somehow she ended up with my mother's jacket. I don't know how she got it out of my grandmother's house or anything. But she had it, and then she brought it back, and that was it. I ended up with it, and so I feel like my mother, she didn't want the jacket to be buried. She wanted the jacket to live on, live long, and tell her story. And her story is, she's so extraordinary. Mother, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all your strength and everything that you taught me. You're such a powerhouse and a powerful being. R.I.P. This is dedicated to my favorite girl. Um, Happy birthday, Mrs. President. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Mother. Peace out. You too. I too. We too. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you and your mothers. Hopefully they're still with you. All right.